if you didn't do what you did back then, like you didn't divert your attention somewhere else, you
Yeah.
tried to force on being a good student, then what would you think happened back then?
I think the same thing.
No difference.
I would have did better in my SPM, get a better result, perhaps. Then I would still proceed to do law, to read
Oh,
law. But perhaps I could have done it in UIE because I applied to do law in to read law in UIE initially after my SPM, but I did not get the offer. And as a result, I proceed to do my STPM instead because I was adamant with my decision. I still wanted to do law, and yeah, Alhamdulillah, after my STPM, my result was enabled me to pursue um, reading law.
hmm.
Alhamdulillah.
Alhamdulillah. So, did you think that these experiences helped you to gain more insight into life?
Yes, indeed. It's very interesting to see um, you know things from my background, and then from a legal perspective, and yeah, very interesting because even like I said, I had informal education in Islamic background, kan? And not formal education but informal education. So but when I went to read law in ITM, um, there's no element of Islamic law at all, except for what you have now as CTU kan. Itu je. But itulah because everything is in isolation. The so-called civil law or the federal law is different than the Islamic law. So it's very interesting.
At 17 years old, did you really have an idea of that you want to do law? You want to pursue law?
Yeah, I did. I did. I knew that was what I wanted to do all along. And I
But
think what sparked my interest was, when I became a prefect, I was very much involved with the rules and regulations in school. In fact, I was the assistant head prefect for the girls. Okay, and therefore I was the one who did all the dirty work.
mm,
The stern one, the most hated person in school, that was me. So
mm.
I think that shaped me into trying to understand law better in every aspect.
What about
Yeah.
if some people who don't know what they want to do at 17, they're clueless. Perhaps you could give an
Hmm.
insight.
Um, I would say that explore your options by perhaps doing part-time jobs. Because even though I really wanted to read law, but after my STBM, I did a short stint as cikgu sandaran for a few months. Okay, um, well, it was just out of curiosity actually, and because all my friends were working, so I thought to myself, why not I kerja juga kan? That kind of thing. So, but that experience actually um, taught me that I love teaching as well. It's just that I know, even though I love teaching, I know that I cannot teach at school level. I'm not the kind of person who can teach at school level. I have to teach at university level and above. Okay. I'm not saying that I do salute my friends are a lot of my friends are teachers. I do salute them. Okay. They are doing a good job, but I believe that if it's for you, it's for you. If it's not for you, then you have to find out what is actually for you. Okay, so I discovered that. That's why I know when after a few years of practicing, okay, I decided that this is I want to quit practicing. I want to do something else. I need to do something else because it wasn't working for me and my family. So I knew that I want to teach. That's how I knew that I wanted to teach. Yeah. It's just that initially, I thought when I started practicing, I thought I would practice like for 10 or 20 years or 30 years, then only I'll teach. But apparently, that's not happening, I suppose for good reasons as well. Okay, so yeah, so here I am.